Hey y'all, what's up? What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming to my channel, Net Spiritually Inclined. I am Net, and this is Fuck Love Celebrity Tarot Edition for Chrissy Lampkin and Joseph Jimmy Jones II. This reading is for entertainment purposes only and all alleged. I do not know these individuals or anybody they're connected to personally. All information provided in this video is based on divination. Please like and share this video to get it more exposure. I would appreciate it. So before I get started, let me share a picture of Chrissy and Jimmy. It should be coming on the screen in a minute. Okay, here we go. Hopefully no ads pop up, y'all. It's a little ratchet over here. All right, so we're going to get into it. We're going to look at the tarot cards and see what's up. So the first card they got, let me make sure y'all can hear me real quick. We got sound. We do. All right, so the first card Chrissy and Jimmy got is the Eight of Cups. This card is about walking away in search of something with a deeper purpose. Intuitively, I feel like this card is saying that Chrissy was tired of the stagnation in the relationship with Jimmy and ready for change. She was in the energy of moving away from him because she felt like the relationship was no longer serving its purpose and it stopped working for her in a healthy way. The next card they got is the Empress card. This card talks about being a goddess, a female or a woman tapping into her femininity, Mother Earth. Now, on TV, I feel like Chrissy was painted as this rough and tough woman, but she's showing up here in the reading as an empress. The card is saying she loves and protects animals and nature. She's a mother figure, regardless if she has children or not. She's nurturing and she fosters growth and development in people that she cares for. I'm seeing that she's also naturally creative and has an understanding of the natural order of things, and also that she is practical. The next card is the Hanged Woman. Really, it's the Hanged Man, but in this deck, it says the Hanged Woman, all the same thing. So this card is about sacrifice, patience, and suspension. Chrissy in this card is acknowledging that she sacrificed a lot to be with Jimmy. I'm not saying that he didn't make any sacrifices. This is her energy. I'm getting from the card that she put things in her life on hold to be with him. And we all know that Chrissy and Jimmy had a reality show. And Chrissy's main thing was that allegedly, when Chrissy started talking about marriage, Jimmy just never gave her the response she was looking for. And I feel like that's when she became distant from him and chose not to be involved with him. She refused to fight against accepting her situation with Jimmy for what they really were. She surrendered to her reality and started seeing things in a new way. And that's when her perspective changed. She got new insight about what she was and was not willing to accept from a man, no matter how much she loved him. And she loves Jimmy like crazy, but she got to a point where she was willing to deal with the discomfort of not being with who she was so comfortable with if she wasn't going to get what she felt she deserved from Jimmy. The next card they got is the Seven of Cups. Mm-hmm. This card talks about illusions, prizes, and temptation. Yeah, this is why Jimmy was conflicted about going into a marital commitment with Chrissy. Women watching this video, we all know Jimmy Jones is older now, but back in the day, very attractive man. You know, them girls was chasing Jimmy down. I mean, he had a variety of choices, and his thoughts were mostly consumed with, damn, I got options. And I even feel like sometimes he couldn't believe the kind of women that he could pull just off of his fame, off of the name he had, and just having money, cars, you know. But I do see in the midst of all the groupies chasing him, he did think about plans for the future with Chrissy. Their next card is the Four of Pentacles reversed. This card talks about materialism and selfishness. I get the feeling from this card that Jimmy was very generous with his money and that he could have been a big spender. Like if somebody needed a loan from Jimmy or something, I really feel like he gave it to them. Chrissy was the total opposite. She gives the energy of wanting to save money, assess the personal finances. She pays attention to detail of account balances and all that stuff. It looks like her relationship with money was different from Jimmy's, and little disagreements like this cause their foundation to be a little unstable. Their next card is the Strength card, and it came out reverse. This card talks about being doubtful and anxious. Chrissy, this card is just telling me she just got tired of being meek, submissive, and tolerating what she felt was unacceptable behavior from Jimmy. Another thing I see is that she actually was very uncomfortable directly confronting Jimmy about her concerns in the relationship most of the time. All right. So we're going to get into the messages that they got from my Love Oracle deck. Let me make sure I still got sound. We do. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please share the video. Like the video. I would greatly appreciate it. So from my Love Oracle deck, Chrissy and Jimmy got keys on a ring, karmic relationship, and talking. So with the keys on a ring card, excuse me, like I said before, Jimmy had many, many options when it came to women. But when he was by himself, he always had thoughts that he had to choose which life he wanted to live, if he wanted to deal with multiple women or if he wanted to be with Chrissy. But those females were definitely one night stand string-alongs. The next card is the karmic relationship card. Chrissy and Jimmy had a relationship where they may have started very quickly and then fell into a pattern. That's what a karmic relationship is. It's a cycle where a couple argue, make up, and then it gets very passionate again until the next crazy argument. Is high highs and low lows. There were, it looks like, a lot of triggers in the relationship on both sides, according to this card. I'm even seeing it could have been turmoil at some point. I'm seeing resentment. When Chrissy felt defeated, eventually she just told herself that it was time to let Jimmy go and love on herself. And then they got the talking card. Now, this part might sound familiar to some of y'all. Allegedly, when Chrissy walked away, all of a sudden, Jimmy was interested in communicating with her more. I'm getting something about texting and emailing. And Chrissy was waiting for those messages, though. You better believe it. She loved her some Jimmy. He basically started hovering Chrissy when he realized that she was serious about walking away from him. All right, the next four cards from the next Oracle deck that I have is Integration, Shadow Side, Wish, and Rebirth. With the Integration card, I intuitively feel like this card is saying they both have the energy of wanting to be a union. With this Shadow Side card, that industry and all the perks that came with it was just constantly tempting Jimmy. He had times where he was being delusional, thinking he could be with Chrissy and satisfy his cravings for the women in the industry. With the Wish card, Jimmy is Chrissy's fulfillment in everything she ever wished for in a man overall. And with the Rebirth card, right now, I feel like they're both in the energy of going through a rebirth in their life. Let's get into the final messages of the reading. So the first card they got is the Bull's Eye. The next card is Protection. And the next card is Traffic Cone. All right. So with the Bull's Eye card, this card is telling Jimmy and Chrissy that whatever goal is in their line of sight, in order to accomplish it, it's a need for them to have self-discipline, planning, and time management. Balance is the key to all things. The card is telling them to minimize distractions because for one of them, somebody's going to have a sudden interest out of nowhere where when they get close to achieving their goal, all of a sudden somebody's going to be giving them, or some people are going to be giving them a lot of attention as they get closer to achieving their goal. And it's going to come out of nowhere. That's weird. Okay, the next card is the Protection card. The symbol of the evil eye is on this card. This is a message to Chrissy and Jimmy to protect their self mentally, physically, and spiritually. I keep seeing being in the public eye or getting increased attention. This is a warning for them to be aware of their surroundings because it's jealous eyes watching them, and to be careful of negative energy while protecting their own energy. The next card they have is traffic cone. I'm seeing caution for them again. It's a situation one or both of them need to approach with caution because it can get out of hand. Something about delays or inconveniences in their plans. It's advice for them to be clear in their communication to limit the possibility of misunderstandings. When making plans or moving forward with agreements or contracts, they're being warned to read all the details and take time to read the small print because it could be some vital information missing. Yeah, traffic cones usually represent a warning or a detour. Something about them thinking before acting. Detours taking a little longer and are inconvenient but turn out for their greater good. Delays and feeling blocked is what I see with this last card. All right. So that is the reading. You can make your own conclusion or determination about this reading. Thank you for listening to Fuck Love Celebrity Tarot, the Chrissy Lampkin and Jimmy Jones edition. Make sure you check back because I'll be doing more of these, and you never know which celebrity or celebrity couple will be next.